What is good, everyone? My name is Orlando. Welcome to week 4 of Friday Night Football. Let's get it. 7 teams from Oregon versus 7 teams from Washington. State bragging rights on the line. The headliner, a matchup of top 10 teams. Westland #1 in Oregon, Skyview ranked 5th in Washington. So let's roll to the kick and bowl. First quarter, and we've got action. Vigo Anderson, the man is elusive, but I see you. Give him 6. Lions on top 14-0. To the second quarter we go, and it's more from Westland. Baird Gilroy throws a laser to Wyatt Smiley, 40 yards to the crib. Lions cooking. Special teams making the show. Let's put it in fast forward here. And fumble! Lions on top of it, and they cash out on the ensuing play. Gilroy taking things into his own hands. The boys from Westland are the real deal, serving up a shutout up north. Lions move to 4-0. Scoreboard, please. The Tualatin Timberwolves stay perfect, taking down Union, while Mountain View puts together a furious rally, but Mountainside holds on for the 2-point victory. The #1 ranked team in Washington, the Camas Papermakers, hosting the Oregon City Pioneers. Come on now, Doc Harris Stadium, the place to be. Pioneers and Papermakers. First quarter, Jake Davidson drops it off to Anthony Forner, and they make that look so easy. 15-yard TD into your living room. 14-0 Camas. Second quarter, 4th down, Ben Schneider to Easton Hunt for the score. Don't worry, photographer Kyle is good, and it's a 1-possession game. 8 seconds left in the half. Davidson at it again, this time. That's Chase McGee in stride. Can't stop, won't stop. Give him the pylon. At the buzzer, too. Style points always appreciated. Too much Papermaker power. #1 Camas gets the dub. 48-14. To the west side, Northwest 185th, the Westview Wildcats playing host to the Evergreen Plainsmen. And we open things up in the first quarter, and we got action. Westview setting the tone. Heath Thompson rumbles into the crib. Activate those flashing lights. 7-0 Wildcats. Evergreen responds on the first play from scrimmage. Jaden Baum, bang! That's London Walker rocking that 22. Big plays for days for the Plainsmen. Evergreen holds it down for Washington. 47-14 your final. A big-time 5A matchup down in Independence. The 3-0 Central Panthers hosting 6th-ranked South Albany. And the Central High Drummers laying down that beat. Watch Central High linebacker Mason Vela. He's number 52. Big pile up from the line of scrimmage, and Vela just goes ahead and takes it, steals the rock, and takes off, and no one's catching that, man. 76 yards for the score. The Panthers take a 4-point lead in the third. South Albany strikes back. Sawyer Hallberg drops back to pass. Couldn't find anyone, so he gone. Taking it himself, weaves his way through traffic. 27 yards for the TD, but it wasn't enough. Central comes back to win, 28-24, great game. All right, let's head north to Hare Field, making the hour-long drive in like 4 seconds. Hillsboro hosting Aloha, 4th quarter, Aloha goes to work. Jaden Nakamura putting the Warriors on the board. It's 12-7. Hillsboro answers, 3rd and goal, Ryan Howard punches it in. Spartans up 19-7, and they're adding to it. Closing time belongs to Hillsboro. Isaiah Henderson, welcome to Friday Night Football on KGW. 40 yards to the house. Hillsboro takes care of business, winning 26-7. More F&F on the other side. And welcome back to Friday Night Football. 2 teams off to strong starts. Lakeridge and Wilsonville, a battle of 3-0 teams. So here we go. This is your game of the week. Ain't no party like a Wildcat party, because a Wildcat party don't stop. Randall Stadium rocking. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. A crossover matchup between Oregon's Class 5A and 6A. Lakeridge at Wilsonville. First play from scrimmage, Pacers looking for that TKO. Drew Weiler and Marcus Post spoiling that party. 81 yards off the rip. Post is a two-way player. From TD to INT, the Lakeridge defense bottled up the Wildcats. Tyra Reed Tuatovi brings a sack lunch to work. And just like that, Lakeridge is back in business, and you know it's the Atsu Sano Show. This is for the highlight reel. One of the state's top recruits, and I told you, Sano serves up more six pieces than Wingstop. Get that man an NIL deal. Pacer Nation, I see you. The night belongs to Lakeridge. Final count, 34-9. The Pacers move to a perfect 4-0. Let's head north to Grant High School. The Generals hosting Jesuit in the afternoon game. Let that beat build. The Grant Band supplying the soundtrack. Coach Potter searching for win number 354. Joe Stimson understood the assignment. Joe knows football. Joe knows offense, 26-yard touchdown, and Joe knows defense. We call this an interception. Harper, Sage and company roll the victory at the Grant Bowl. Jesuit Crusaders improved to 3-1 on the season. After finishing 2-7 last season, the Sprague Olympians have doubled that win total, sporting a 4-0 record. Next up, a matchup with the North Salem Vikings. The Olympians fired up as they take the field to battle the Vikings. First play from scrimmage, Ducati Witherspoon to Kenya Johnson to a wide open Beck Olson. You know, he's got reservations for 6. That's 73 yards on the score. North Salem, though, responds. Next drive, and they go the length of the field to Vitalata, taking care of business for the Vikings. After that, it was all Sprague. The Olympians win 56-7. All right, let's go back to Hillsboro. Friday vibes on a Thursday night. Clackamas and Central Catholic getting the party started early. First quarter, Cavaliers cooking Dylan Brower to Luke Baker, the playmaker. Added again. Those dudes are regulars on the show. Rams answer with a steady dose of ground and pound. Tyson Davis breaking off something proper. The junior moving the chains with a quickness. And that set up QB1. Robbie Long cruises into the crib. Rams up 21-7 and adding to it. Demarion Gates shaking and baking. That just ain't fair. The man in video game mood. Rams back in the red zone and Long with a strike to Landon Kelsey. The defending champs open Mount Hood Conference with a dub. The Rams improved to 4-0.